The best thing about doing the graduate program, just the ability to learn past what university teaches you. I'm Cameron. I'm a part of the automation engineering team at Fonterra. Automation engineering work can vary pretty much every day, from keeping the plant running to working on big projects, optimizing smaller processes throughout the factories. As an engineer in uni, you don't really get the real world skills that you need to be successful, and being a part of the Fonterra's graduate program was really useful for me to be able to get those skills and allow me to grow in a place that's safe to do that and without having the pressures of being in a full-time role that's not for a graduate. I've been able to complete heaps of training throughout my time here. Still doing a lot of training at the moment, which is great because you come straight out of uni and you're pretty green, so it's great to be able to get those skills. I've always loved being hands-on and being amongst some trades and working with people. So when I got into university, I wanted to keep a little bit of that. I didn't want to lose all of that. So I ended up looking at mechatronics, and then I found the job with Fonterra, and they seemed like a great company. So that's kind of how I went into it. The graduate program really I wanted something that would give me the opportunity to grow as an individual. I knew coming straight out of uni, there was still a lot I wanted to learn and do. So being a part of this graduate program was my opportunity to kind of successfully do that. Okay, so it was quite the process to get into Fonterra. They're quite rigorous in a good way though. It means that they care about who they're hiring, which is great. I had to do a quick phone call. We completed some online testing, a bit of cognitive ability skills, and then we had a group interview as well. They ask a lot of questions, a lot about yourself, the work that you've done, how you've applied it throughout your life, anything extra you've done. I'm not sure that there is a typical day on site, but we normally start the day with a maintenance meeting on site with our crew to work out where the problems are for the last 24 hours. We do a lot of project work, so working with contractors if they're on site and keeping things generally up and running, but we do a lot of optimizing as well. So there's a lot of planning and getting ahead and trying to make things better as you go as well. Working full time is pretty tiring sometimes, but it's really good. It's good to be a part of the team. You're there all the time. You can really see through your projects and stuff. I've done a bit of work in my summer holidays of university, and it's a bit of a shame when you only get a couple of weeks to kind of start a project and then you don't get to see the end of it. So it's good to be here and amongst it from a start to an end of a project. It's really fulfilling. I really enjoy the culture at Fonterra. The structure of not really having a hierarchy of bosses. You still have a boss, unfortunately. They're not that loose, but you do get to work with everyone on site. I've ended up having conversations with people much higher up than me, and it doesn't feel wrong. It feels like it's fine to do, which is a great way to have a business. I'm keen to see some different areas about production, get between some different factories and different areas, keep doing training and keep working out what I like and what I don't like in my role, and try and figure out exactly where I want to be at the end of this, which is all what the graduate program's all about. Fonterra has given me a lot of training so far. I've completed cheese making courses, I've completed data analysis, some Rockwell training, I've done a HPDI, so working out who I am personally as well, which is it's not something I ever thought I'd actually do, but it is helpful to understand how you're thinking and how others are thinking, and try and work collaborative can definitely help out. Benefits for Fonterra are pretty good. You get a permanent role at the end of your program. I think we're already in a permanent role, so that's great. Our company bonus is each year, that can be awesome. I haven't got my first one yet, but we're hoping to get it. We get exposure to a bunch of different areas and workplaces, and we can look at doing some extra study and training and stuff, and Fonterra have been really great at giving us some of that stuff along the way. Try and know a little bit about Fonterra before you apply, before you get into interviews especially. Think about situations in your life that you can tell them about that actually your skills are shown, not just tell them that you've got these skills, prove to them where you've used those skills. So I found that was quite useful throughout.